We're learning more from Governor Dan McKee about plans for the controversial truck tolls to come back online. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kayla Fish. Now, this comes after a federal court gave the state the green light to restart the program. Our Kate Wilkinson is here now with an update. Kate?
The governor tells me one change is that local trucks will have to pay the same as out-of-state truck drivers. But the CEO of Ocean State Job Lot says this is a decision that will hurt Rhode Island businesses the most.
Since 2022, truck toll gantries across Rhode Island have remained dormant. But after a federal court decision and a state budget finalized, Governor Dan McKee says they are working on a plan to turn these tolls back on.
And we'll come out with an announcement when the computers and when the actual, the technology is in place to put in the tolls in place, which we're several months away from that.
The state originally approved truck tolls in 2016 to go towards rebuilding bridges and roads around the state, but the toll gantries were turned off after a judge ruled the tolls discriminated against tractor-trailer trucks. Then in December of last year, a federal appeals court announced it would allow the tolls to be used, but the state would have to get rid of the caps it put in place, aimed at taking the burden off of local companies.
It'll affect the trucks that were affected before, but because of the court decision, it'll affect whether you're in-state or out-state. The out-of-state trucking has to be treated the same.
Now one of Rhode Island's largest companies, Ocean State Job Lot, says this change is going to hurt Rhode Island businesses. The CEO, Mark Perlman, writing in a statement, now 94% of the tolling burden will be on Rhode Island companies. Does that sound good for Rhode Island businesses? It's no wonder why no other state is duplicating Rhode Island's tolling system.
The state budget that just took effect expects truck tolls to bring in $10 million in revenue. When the truck tolls were active, the Department of Transportation says they collected roughly $100 million. In the studio, Kate Wilkinson, 12 News.